Hello, and today we're going to do this deep dive into this amazing framework from Stanford University called Optimas. So, this is a website for Optimas, and there are two special things about Optimas. At the moment, DSPy only support the prompt optimization. No other agent framework natively support the prompt optimization. But with Optimas, you can do the prompt optimization for your CrewAI or AutoGen or OpenAI agent SDKs and the text grad. So that unlocks full possibility. That means your agent framework or your custom agent framework that you're currently using that might take the benefit from the Optimas and optimize the prompt. Second thing, Optimize goes beyond the prompt optimization. So as you can see in their documentation, Optimize not only optimizes the prompts, but it optimizes the hyperparameters, the model parameters, and basically end-to-end compound AI system. So you can take a look up their website and documentation and the features that Optimize provide, but today we'll see how you can use Optimize with SuperOptiX. SuperOptiX has implemented the Optimize integration recently. There's a documentation on superoptics.ai page. Also, I have written a blog on SuperAgentic AI blog. So what we'll do is we will follow this blog for this video and see how we can use SuperOptics and Optimize so that we can optimize your prompt with various agent frameworks. So I have a demo directory here, which is currently empty. First of all, what we will do is we will install all these dependencies. So let's try with all the agent framework currently available. Next thing, so there's a bit of caveat about CrewAI because CrewAI has a strong hard dependency on JSON repair package. So you have to install it using no dependencies, then install this JSON repair and then install CrewAI. But apart from that, everything is good. Next, we will initialize the system. We can do that using super init and let's call it test Optimas. So what it should have done is it created the directory with a Python package. So if we just open it into our editor, so you can see there's the full-blown Python package created by the SuperOptics. At the moment there are no agents, so we will pull some agents. I have created a separate dedicated agent to demonstrate this optimized integration. Let's get these 4 agents running. Now all the agents ran successfully. If you see into agents directory now, we have playbooks for all the agents. So if you check the playbooks, there's nothing different than other agents that we done already for the DSPy. It has a language model with the base URL because we're currently using the Llama 3.2 1 billion model with Olama. Only thing you need to notice is for AutoGen, you need to provide the extra bit of information because that's what needed for the AutoGen. Apart from that, you're good to go. There's no other changes needed for optimized integration. So let's do this one by one. First of all, let's compile the OpenAI agent SDK. So when we compile the agent with OpenAI's agent SDK, it should have created the pipeline automatically for this one. So we can see the pipeline has been automatically created. And if you take a look at the pipeline, the SuperOptics has automatically generated this pipeline, also created all the code needed for the optimized integration. And at the end, you can see it returns the compound AI system. That's what Optimas is expecting. So now this agent is fully running, so we can run this agent. But main thing we can do is basically the optimization. First of all, let's try this evaluation. This is experimental and optional, so you can skip this test. For now, it is passing at the moment, but let's focus on this optimization stage and see how Optimas does the optimization. So as you can see now, it is using OpenAI agent SDK and optimizing the prompts. So this might take some time depending on the machine that you're using and the model that you are using, but let's wait for this to finish. So it's almost finishing now. It's finished. So one final thing, let's run this agent. Now we are running this agent and it is working well. It's given us an output. So next thing we can follow the same process for other targets like DSPy or AutoGen or CrewAI. There's nothing different, but let's do it anyway. So let's do this for DSPy. Let's get all the commands running in one place. So basically it's compiling, it's optimizing, and it given a result, so that everything happened in one go. So if you see the code now, we have the pipeline automatically generated for the DSPy, and as expected it is returning this compound AI system. Same for the CrewAI and AutoGen. So let's do it for the CrewAI. Let's do step by step now. First evaluate and compile. So now evaluation and compilation done. So pipeline should be ready now. So we have a CrewAI pipeline now. Obviously it is taking all the information from the playbook and return this compound AI system, and let's do the optimization. It has performed optimization, and let's try and run this. If you run this agent, you can see the output has been given by the agent. And finally, let's do for the AutoGen. So I have noticed there's a little bit of issue with optimization in AutoGen. So it is not doing optimization properly. But let's give it a try again. Looking good so far. But yeah, it is now throwing an error. So there's a bit of issue with the AutoGen optimizer. But let's see if we can run this agent. So yeah, it's running fine, but there's an issue with the optimizer. So you notice there are only Opro optimizer has been used for different target, because that's only supported one. But for DSPy, you can try different optimizer. You can use MIPRO or you can use CoPro. The JEPA support is not there, but I'm planning to add it soon. So once you have JEPA support, then you can use JEPA optimizer as well. So this is pretty handy. You just use the optimizer name and use the optimizer with the SuperOptiX. So that's everything for this integration. Remember, this is still early stage, both for SuperOptiX and Optima. Thank you so much for watching.